Hey beautiful souls, welcome to a new pilgrimage meditation and pick a card video with your brother Zen. Before we jump in though, if you'd like to support my channel and be part of the love tsunami, spreading Zen love throughout the world, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I greatly appreciate your support. Now, twice a month, I have a pick a card around the new and the full moon energies with the release ceremonies and the 10 new moon wishes that we have. And also, once a month, I have a pick a card around the energies of the sun moving into a new zodiac sign. The other week of the month is when I have these pilgrimage meditations where we go visit a sacred site. And then we also have a pick a card around those energies as well. Now, this is our first pilgrimage video of 2024. I know, can you believe it? And when I was going about creating and seeing what Spirit wanted to focus on, I heard whispers of new year, new heart. So in this video, we're going to be embarking on our pilgrimage meditation to what's known as the Heart Chakra of the Earth. There are 7 locations commonly identified throughout the Earth that represent the 7 major chakras of the Earth itself, and I'm sure we'll visit them all in 2024. And we actually already visited the throat chakra in 2023, which was the Great Pyramid of Giza. So check out the pilgrimage meditation playlist at the end of this video or in the description box of this video if you want to check it out if you're interested. Now, the heart chakra is the location of Glastonbury Tor, which is located near Glastonbury on the English county of Somerset. And we'll spiritually travel and visit it in a moment, but this video will also include a pick a card reading with 4 options this time. Normally there's 3, but we're going to do 4 options. Number 1 is the tower with the energy of the earth. It's the suit of pentacles. And on the Glastonbury Tor stands a roofless tower that once served as a monastery called St. Michael's Tower that was built in around 1465. It's all that remains of the 14th century church of St. Michael. It had actually replaced a church that was destroyed by an earthquake, and before that the Romans made use of the hilltop. So for the pick a card for the tower, we're going to be asking, what transformation in the foundation of your beliefs is soon coming your way? Number 2 is the chalice with water energy, the suit of cups. And there's a belief that Jesus' uncle Joseph brought the Holy Grail here for safekeeping. Christ's sacred grail is what he drank out of at the Last Supper, and that Joseph captured his blood, Jesus' blood, at the crucifixion. And so there's a myth of that the chalice brings extended life, eternal youth, and healing as well. There's also a pagan belief that there below the hill is access to another realm where the king of the fairies possessed the cauldron of rebirth. So there's this chalice wall and well just below the hill that has a red spring that flows from it. So all of this essence screams of lifeblood, flow, rebirth, new birth. So we'll ask of this pick a card for the chalice, what emotional rebirth is beginning to flow within your heart? Number 3 is going to be the sword, which encompasses the element of air, the suit of swords. And the legendary sword of Excalibur is thought to have been buried somewhere here around this hill. And it's known to bring victory to the true King of England when they wield it, and has also been said to have the power to heal the wounded. So with this energy present, for this pick a card for the sword, we'll be asking, what wounded thoughts or beliefs are being healed in your mind? And then number 4 is going to be the portal with fiery wand energy. And as I mentioned, it's believed that below the hill is a hidden cave that has a portal that you can pass through into the fairy realm. And fairies have been thought to have the ability to communicate with animals, fly, generate light from their own bodies, shapeshift, become invisible, and have the power to heal. So we'll ask Spirit, what fairy abilities are you developing within your own spiritual gifts? I'm very excited for this meditation and these 4 pick-a cards. And I'll start with the meditation. Timestamps for all of this are listed in the description box down below. So if you want to jump to any of them, you can. And of course, choose from as many of the 4 as you'd like. And you're very welcome to listen to all 4 of them to see what this amazing energy is bringing for you. So let's dive in. A new year and a new heart. I am so excited for this 2024 and what an auspicious year this is going to be. So transformative. All right, so let's get into a place of peace and calm by taking a few deep breaths either through your nose or through your mouth. Place a hand or both hands on your heart and take a deep breath in as you picture a jade green flow begin to expand within your heart chakra. So a big deep breath in. Hold it for just a few moments, as long as you can, and then exhale out. And you see that jade green flow grow brighter and bigger with each breath. Take a few more breaths in through the nose if you can. Hold it for a little bit and exhale. And one more time. Big deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. Allow a big smile to form on your face as you anchor your soul to the Earth Star chakra that hovers a foot or 2 below your root chakra, acting as a tether to Mother Earth, grounding you as you begin to float out of your body. You move up through the ceiling, rising above your roof, floating higher and higher. You are safe. Your town or city becomes smaller as you rise above your state, further above your country, and further above into your region. You look upward and you see the ethereal realms bidding you to enter them. It's a place where there's no time, no space, no distance. It is so peaceful, so still, yet a gentle flowing energy embraces you and moves you to the space above Europe. And you can see a jade green glow within the country of England. And your heart chakra can feel a tug to be near the heart chakra of Mother Earth. You allow yourself to be drawn to her, floating down toward England like a feather. You near the Glastonbury Tor, located near Glastonbury in the English country of Somerset. You see the Tower of St. Michael's in the distance, and you begin to move closer and closer and closer to it. Becoming clearer and clearer, the jade green glow begins to grow brighter and brighter. You eventually appear over top of the tower and see that it has no ceiling, so you drop down into the center of it, landing softly. The tower is what remains of the St. Michael's Church, and it has energy of the divine masculine, strength, fire energy, transformational energy, endings and beginnings. And in this moment, for this meditation, it represents trust. trust that whatever is removed out of your life is moved out of your life to make room for that which is in alignment with the new you. Things, situations, and individuals are moved out of your path to clear the way for you to move toward that which vibrates at your new level of self-love, self-worth, and self-confidence. If you become still, you can hear the whispers of the Creator asking you, "Do you trust me?" And you take a moment to ponder this question, but in the end, it's a no-brainer. They have never let you down before, and they are the only ones who can truly be trusted. So you smile and answer gently, "Yes, I do, and I love you." This causes your heart chakra to pulse and glow even brighter, which activates something under the hill. You sense a cave under the hill, below the tower, and you begin to drift through the ground to the center of a large open cave below the surface. There are jade crystals on the walls and on the ceiling of the cave that shine bright, illuminating the cave like a small jade sun. You realize you are in one of the chambers of the heart of the Mother Earth's heart chakra. It's almost overwhelming, that unconditional love you feel in this space. You hear something behind that sounds like little wings, and when you turn, you see a small fairy sprite with a rainbow aura glowing around her. She's smiling brightly and greets you with a nod, and she bids you to follow her, and you do. She leads you up over a hill within the cave, and when you reach the summit, there is a large, upright, donut-shaped looking stone that has a liquid energy bubbling within its center, rotating through all the colors of the rainbow. And she speaks slowly with a high-pitched voice, saying, "This is a portal to my homeland, the fairy realm. My royal parents have asked me to invite you for a visit with them." And then she leads the way into the portal, disappearing as she touches the liquid. And you follow suit, slowly reaching out your hand, extending a finger to touch the liquid. And the moment your fingertip touches the liquid, you are suddenly on the other side of the portal, looking at a green, lush land filled with flowers, waterfalls, ponds, animals, and all sorts of beings you've never seen before. Is that a Pegasus unicorn flying across the sky? It sure is. And this portal represents your ability to move among realms. And when you enter your own heart space filled with this unconditional love, you can access this portal. The fairy princess leads you to a small marsh, and as you enter it, you see two small thrones made of wood and stone, upon which the fairy queen and king are sitting. Their smiles match that of their daughter, and you cannot help but smile largely back at them. There's a beautifully decorated stone bench before them that was created especially for your visit, made at the human size instead of fairy size, and they beckon you to come sit before them, and you do. They share with you that your spirit entourage of guardian angel and angels and spirit guides and loved ones on the other side, and your ancestors and many other beings of unconditional love and light urged them to invite you to this fairy realm to gift you with 2 items to assist you on your adventure as a human. The queen signals her attendants to bring forth a treasure box, and she has them bring it to you and signals for you to open it. And you unlatch the lock, and as you lift the lid, light begins to glow through the cracks. And as your eyes adjust to this bright white light that's shining out of it, you see that there is a silver chalice safely kept within the box. And it is so pure of a silver that it glows with the energy of unconditional love. The queen shares that the chalice represents your high heart, and that this gift is given to you as a reminder that you are unconditionally loved, and that you're actually made of unconditional love. This gift comes with an invitation to fill up with this perfect love and allow it to overflow out into the world. You bow your head to her in acknowledgement and thank her in your own special way. The king then signals the attendants to bring forth his gift for you. It's a mighty sword resembling the Excalibur that has a sheath decorated with a rainbow of glowing crystals. And they bring it to you and bow to you, offering the sword in both of their hands to you. He asks that you remove the sword from its sheath, and as you do, you see that the sword itself is glowing in an aqua color like the throat chakra. He states that this sword is an amazing gift from the higher realms, in that it will allow you to connect to the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love. And with its double-edged blade, you're also able to transform small t truths that are rooted in fear into higher truth. He also shares that when you feel any of your chakras out of balance in your physical body, that holding on to the sheath, closing your eyes, and thinking on the higher things can help balance any of the chakras. You bow your head to the king in acknowledgement and also thank him in your own special way. The princess then excitedly tells you that she also has a gift for you. And she half turns toward a forest behind her, stating that she is gifting you with a new spirit animal. And she signals an animal to come forth from the shadows. An animal emerges, and whatever you see in your mind's eye emerging from the forest is a special new spirit animal guide to assist you at this point in your life. What do you see? After you're done with the meditation, search the internet to see what this spirit animal brings to you as a message. The animal approaches you glowing in jade green energy, and they suddenly transform into a piece of jewelry with a glowing jade crystal within it. And you can wear this piece of jewelry always, and they will be with you always. What piece of jewelry did they become for you? This also is specific to you, and search the spiritual meaning of that kind of piece of jewelry and see what resonates for you. The fairy royals bid you a farewell, and a host of fairies accompany you as you make your way back to the portal, sharing their fairy dust with you like rainbow confetti. And as it falls upon you, you feel deeply loved and a bit magical. As you step back through the portal, you're alone in the cave, but you do not feel alone. You feel the heart of Mother Earth smiling at you and giving you her love. Your heart's tugging at you to return to your body. With your sword draped over your shoulder and the treasure box in hand, you drift upward through the ground, up through the tower, further up into the sky. The ethereal realm welcomes you once again, but this time a crowd has gathered. They had watched your whole experience and are cheering you like someone who has just accepted a great reward. And you are ushered back above your home, and you drift out of the ethereal down above your country, your state, your region, down towards your city or your town, and you see your roof. You drop down through the ceiling back into your body. Take a big, deep breath as you welcome your spirit back into your body. And take another deep breath as you thank the Creator, Spirit, and your spiritual entourage for the experience and the amazing gifts. Smile real big and then open your eyes when you're ready. Wow, I love that meditation. Spirit is so freaking awesome, aren't they? Now, don't forget, choose as many of the pick a card readings as you would like, or all 4 if you wish. They cover all the experiences we just had with the tower, the chalice, the sword, and the portal to the fairy realm. Timestamps are all listed in the description box of the video down below. And enjoy your awesome adventure, superstar. We'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And of course, with the tower, we're going to be asking, what transformation in the foundation of your beliefs is soon coming your way? So what change? And we're going to start off with the Ancestral Path Tarot, just to get the overall energies and what area of your life that these beliefs are about. So let's give these a shuffle here. And we'll start there. All right. So for those that chose, all right, there we go. Very fast coming in here. So we've got the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is about leaving behind emotions and relationships that no longer serve. You've got the little grouping of Stonehenge back there. So there is this movement away from emotional beliefs that you have to hold on to a relationship and, that it has to be forever. It's the releasing of individuals, even lifelong friends, family members, whatever it may be. There's these solid beliefs that are coming in here about, it's the challenge that's coming in, the rattling that's coming in to allow you to have the freedom to walk away from something that no longer serves. Even though we're taught, something is supposed to be forever, there's this belief, this foundation of it's okay that if you're someone that's giving 90% always in a relationship and someone's only giving 10, unless it's a child, of course, but it's like adults, it's like, yeah, relationships change, right? Where sometimes you only can give 10 and they give 90. And, there is this give and take in relationships. But if it's always a 90% or 80% and anyone else only gives 10 to 20%, this is evaluating the belief around, is this really meant for lifetime? Because everyone is in our life for a season, right? It's either a day, a week, a season, a lifetime. And we determine here the belief that we're ready to really look at, and are we going to let go of it or not, right? So we have some oracle. We're going to get some clarity around this, of course. And with all the fairies we've been talking about, we have the healing with the fairies oracle. So let's take a look here and see what else. Do they want you that chose reading number 1, the Tower? All right, they do want this one right here. And we've got moving forward fearlessly. Yeah, so we definitely have this, and even have the purples coming in here. So the moving forward, leaving something behind is coming in again. So let's take a look here and see what this brings in here for you. This is about you're making big breakthroughs in your life by putting your divinely inspired ideas into action. Trust that you are guided each step of the way. Those gut feelings, dreams, and strong impulses you've been getting aren't just examples of wishful thinking. They represent the germination of new projects and situations that are vehicles for your divine life mission. Don't ignore these gifts from heaven, which come on the wings of repetitive, strong thoughts and feelings. The fairies ask you to honor your inner feelings by taking at least one step today in the direction of making your dreams and desires a reality. And it's so crazy because where this person is headed, the Eight of Cups, they're headed away to the Nine of Cups, which is wishes come true, dreams come true. Fearlessly take one step to dismantle any part of your life that is out of integrity. Take another step towards your heart's desire. Even a tiny step that is remotely related to improving your life will make you feel that you're soaring with the fairy realm. Keep taking one step a day, and soon your dreams will be a reality. Wow. And the affirmation for this card is, I move forward fearlessly, trusting each step I take is perfectly guided. Yeah. So this is this energy of leaving behind the emotions, the people that no longer serve and for your life purpose, and people that are chaining you and holding you back from coming forward and living your dream, living your life purpose. So I love that. Right in alignment here. And then we're going to also pull from this Celtic Spirit Oracle and see what else they want to add in here too. So what else would you like those that chose reading number 1? All right, there it is. And you've got blue, depressed, isolated, help. Yeah, and I like that this is having this move forward, and this is what you're leaving behind here. And let's take a look here at number 11. So is this a time where you or someone you know is feeling down? A strong feeling of isolation that is so powerful, you feel like you don't know your place in the world? Are you feeling alone and wishing you could find some way of making the pain go away? This is a time where you need to reach out, and it may be as small as asking a friend over to talk to, or picking up the phone and calling a loved one. Either way, you need to know that you are not alone. Your guides and spirits are always there and have never left you, even though you feel like there is no one. When you feel distant, ask yourself, have I put up a wall? Have I distanced myself from everyone? What has caused me this pain that I have felt the need to withdraw? Take a moment to think of the things in your life that create joy. Maybe an animal, a hobby, a person that makes you smile. Draw on that feeling and make it grow inside you. Feel the joy, the happiness, and the love. Push away the bad feelings and bring your wall down even just a little. It's always a good time when you're not feeling your best to ground and protect yourself. Your energy needs to flow as it may be stuck. Do a grounding and protection exercise that feels right to you. And sometimes when we're in a vulnerable state, it leaves us open to other energies that can affect us. So when we don't allow those energies in, it can give us just the lift we need. If this card is for someone you feel is experiencing this, maybe it's up to you to reach out to them. Maybe they seem as though they don't need help, but deep down it is exactly what they need. Small acts of kindness can be just what someone needs, especially to those that wear a mask to cover their sadness. Yeah, and I like this. You know, the feeling of loneliness really stood out to me within that, where you could be in a room full of people and still feel alone. And I feel like this is what kind of people you're being aware of that you can leave behind, because you deserve to have that space open, like the seats at your emotional table open for someone and someone's who are more in alignment with your energy and where you're headed. Other people will hold you back, manipulating you as well by, oh, poor me, and you know, you're not doing what I think you should do. So they'll do stage 1 as acting hurt, to get you to do what they want you to do. Stage 2 is acting angry when stage 1 doesn't work. Yelling, throwing things around, maybe even getting abusive. And if that doesn't work, then it goes to stage 3, which is rejection. That's what we fear as humans, is being rejected by people. But that's the manipulation that people use to keep us in their clutches. That's part of what you're letting go here. And you're finding it's like seeking joy, the people, situations that bring you joy, and not the ones that draw you and anchor you down. So I love this. This is what you're leaving behind, moving forward to, and moving forward fearlessly to, towards your dreams. And then we're also going to pull here from this Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and this will be your last oracle, and then we'll pull some tarot. So the tower that's burning down here, like the tower card in the tarot, is all about the tearing down of these relationships that no longer serve. They're kind of, as they say, condemned buildings. They're condemned relationships. It could be friendships. It can be romantic relationships. It could be old exes. It could be, best friends. It could be other friends. Whatever it is, you're evaluating and you're seeing which ones can, you can back away from and not invest energy in anymore. You got the chocolate brownie fairy. Yum. Card number 62. And we'll put that right here. And let's see what they bring in here for you. And this is called Enjoy, like enjoy. So the chocolate brownie fairy is all about the sweetness of life. Allow yourself to fully partake of all the sweetness that life has to offer. Live in the moment. See the joy in all things, from the tiniest butterfly to the beauty of the highest peaks. Laugh as much as you possibly can, especially if it is at yourself. If you have the opportunity to go on an adventure, have your bags packed, ready, and waiting. Meet new people and enjoy interesting things. Learn something new each day. Find fun and adventure in even the simplest things. Make your life a party. Remember to play, and if you have to work, bring the spirit of play into your workplace. Embrace all of life to the fullest. Rejoice at being on this earth. Be grateful for the experience, and above all, eat more chocolate. The chant that comes with this is, my heart is light and my spirit sings. I worry myself about not one thing. I'm happy and willing and ready to go. I jump into the stream of life and just go with the flow. So be it. And it says, eat more chocolate today. I like this. So this definitely is this energy here of letting go of this old, the lower vibrational relationships, and that makes things feel so serious, and making space for this new friendships, this new fearless, and all this pink and purple is stepping forward, your high heart, connecting to the higher realms, moving forward in your life here. I like it. Right, and then we're going to pull from the Fairy Tarot. And it's so great when I didn't know when I was being drawn to pick cards, but as I was using these cards to pull some readings this last weekend on my live chats, live reading sessions, there's actually has the Glastonbury Tor in some of the cards. I was like, wait a minute, that's the tower. It's amazing. All right, so let's see. What else do they want to clarify here for you regarding this tower falling down here? All right, so they do want these three over here. And they want this one up here. And these two down here. All right. So let's scooch these over, and we'll start with this one over here. And we've got the World card. Last card in the Major Arcana, ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures, free of all the restrictions and those things that are holding you down. So definitely confirmation here about leaving behind and letting old things go by the wayside and moving forward in, a new direction. And I like this. It's free from restriction. The first card, this is the last card in the Major Arcana. The first card is the 0, the full card, which is a journey that has no restrictions, no expectations, and all those things coming in. So I love that. And then you have another powerful card here, the Strength card. And here's 11 and 11, but this one is connecting to your higher self. This is your human, this is your higher self, and there's this introduction, finding your inner courage. You're stepping forward fearlessly and knowing that you are never alone. This is what also connects you to the high places of the higher realms, and in connecting with your higher self and having this wonderful upward relationship. They're like your conduit into all of the higher realms and all the spirit beings that are up there. Like it said, you're never, ever, ever alone. Even when you feel like you're alone in a room full of people, or you're alone at home by yourself, or somewhere by yourself without any humans, you're surrounded by a large host of beings of unconditional love and light, and they are supporting you. And you can ask them of your own free will for signs that they're there, and they will show you signs. I love it. Right? And then you have the 10 of Spring. This is the 10 of Wands, which here's like ask for help from others, which one of these said that. And all work and no play, being weighed down, too many responsibilities. This is what you're leaving behind. The 10 of Wands is like you have your energy focused in all those different directions, and you're feeling empty and you're feeling drained because you're giving away all your energy to everyone else. And this is this coming back to yourself and realizing where you want to invest your energy and where you don't want to invest your energy. And so there's this big clarity that comes in with all of this as you're looking in all this energy that's coming back to you in these relationships that you give 90, 80, 70, 90, 80, 70, and you're giving all this energy out there. And you're only getting a little bit back. If you don't, there's ones that you already know, I'm taking those to 0, I'm letting them fall away. You don't have to send out cancellation notices on your friendships or relationships. You can just step back your energy, and if you bring it back to 0, you can just let it fall away. And if they're like, wait a minute, I want to be here, you can reevaluate it. But if you're like, well, you got to show me and give to me for a while, and then some, you might just want to go back to 50% and see if they'll make up the difference. And if they don't, you can decide if you will just let the relationship go or not as well. So beautiful, beautiful changing of energy, and that endings and beginnings comes in here too. And then you have the King of Autumn. So this is the King of Pentacles, which is all about feeling full, feeling like your life is full. And this is where you're headed here. You're headed to this place where you do feel very abundant, very full and overflowing. And it makes total sense, right? Because you're getting and finding these relationships that are equals, where you're giving and receiving from each other rather than you giving and receiving very little. And you're like, wow, I forgot what it was like to be like supported. I have to get used to this, right? And it's like, whoa, that someone would, bring me over something to eat when I'm feeling down and sick. What? Because you're used to always being a fountain of everything's going out and nothing's coming in, right? So I love that for you. And then 10 of Pentacles too. So another one, these 10s, endings and beginnings, but this is a fullness and fruition that comes in the outside world. And if you're single and you're looking for someone, the 10 of Pentacles does show this energy of togetherness. There's two people with a child, and usually on the 10 of Pentacles in the standard deck, there's even like a dog and an old ancestor and a palace and all these coin showing fullness of life. You already had fullness of life, but this is fullness of life with another, and it's different because you're finding someone that's bringing in equally instead of, a lower vibrational experience where you're having to give with hardly anything in return. And then your final card here is the King of Winter. So another powerful, all these powerful cards. But the King of Winter is like the King of Swords in the Standard Tarot, which is Master of Communication. And all the kings rule over their own suit, but all the kings also get an extra portion of air. So this is the Master of Air, the Master of Thought and Belief. A lot of clarity of mind coming in here. And it could even be the person that you're interacting with here. It could be someone of higher education, someone who's more, they can communicate and everything, but they're not as like super emotional, but they're very solid of mind. That comes in. So an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra type of energy could be who this is. Doesn't have to be, but definitely could be here. So I love this for you. There's definitely this movement, the tower that's falling down here. What's the foundation of your beliefs of that every relationship is supposed to be forever. You're going, you know what? It doesn't have to be. And you get to decide. It is your life, your emotional energy where you're investing. And like the Tower card, when things burn down and fall down, it is opening up space for new things that are more in alignment with your higher self to come in. So I love this energy coming in here for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there are a few things you can do. As I mentioned in the beginning, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it also tells YouTube you are, and they'll bring you more of the same. The other thing you could do is click that subscribe button. That does do a few things for you. It gives you access to the notification bell, so when you go on there and you select all, you'll be notified when new videos come out immediately. You're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing all these things helps you be part of the love tsunami, and you are, helping spread the Zen love, because when you like or share my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to the channel, even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm super excited, wants to automatically share the videos on my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings, as I mentioned. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal recorded readings, personal live readings, also past life readings, and also birthday readings. So all that information you can find in the description box below, with some other services that I offer if you're interested. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this wonderful journey, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And in this one, we're going to be looking at the Chalice. And we're asking, what emotional rebirth is beginning to flow within your heart? And to start off, we're going to pull from the Ancestral Path Tarot and just see what where this emotional rebirth is happening. Get whatever clarity we can here. So for those that chose reading number 2, tell us about this rebirth, this beginning of flowing within the heart. Okay, they didn't want any of those. What emotional rebirth is beginning? All right, there we go. Wow. So you got the... How perfect that you get both the Princess of Cups with the Chalice and the Queen of Cups with the Chalice. And the Queen, she actually gets a second portion as well. All the queens get extra water, and so she rolls over cups and she gets another set. So she's the master of emotion. And the Princess is new emotion arising, and then they have some earth energy too. But so very powerful energy that comes in, higher love, higher connection to the higher realms. But she's very empathic, super, super empathic and connecting here. So this emotional rebirth with this flow in your heart could be igniting stronger and stronger, upgrading empathic abilities and expansion of that. We will, of course, dive in more deeply here. We'll start off with the healing with the Fairies Oracle, see what else they want us to know about here. Let's do it one more time. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 2? Okay, this one right here. And you've got detoxification. Yeah, definitely there's this letting go energy here. We'll put that right here. Releasing of old emotion, releasing of these clogs that are within the heart, which will be, Rumi says we don't have to find love. We just need to discover the barriers that we created between us and love. So this self-love and this love flowing, giant tube, whenever it gets, any lower vibrational things, emotions that are related to lower vibrational, anger, fears, depression, heartache, betrayal, resentments, those things clog up the pipeline, doesn't allow it to flow so much. So this detox is perfect for this. Because it says you're being guided to clean your body, environment, mind, and heart of toxins. God and the fairies will help you with this endeavor. It's time to let go of toxins within and around you. And this card validates your inner guidance that's been telling you to let go of harmful habits. Go outside in nature and call upon the fairies to surround you. Ask God and the fairies to help you realize and release the toxins from your mind, your body, and heart. Ask them to help you release your cravings for harmful habits. You'll soon find yourself naturally desiring organic, fresh food and produce. You'll be guided to read ingredient labels of all foods, beverages, and toiletry items, and you only want to use natural products. You'll be guided away from environmental toxins. And most important, your thoughts and emotions will veer away from judgment and fear and will become love-based instead. The affirmation for this card is, I take excellent care of my body and I crave only healthful foods and beverages. And these are emotions. If you replace all that with healthy emotions, higher vibrational emotions than lower vibration, this is getting those things that create, like watching the news every day, following all that social media stuff, hanging around with those people that have low vibration all the time. It doesn't mean you have to, throw them out of your life, but it is about being aware how much you're surrounding yourself in your environment by what you see, what you hear, what you taste, what you touch, all of the senses. What are you surrounding yourself with? And it's detoxifying to help you cleanse your heart and your love energy, instead of having lower vibrational energy emphasize and impact you. We're focusing on higher vibrational energy that's rooted in unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace instead. Gratitude, right? So I like that. Let's see what else we have coming in here. We're going to pull from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. There's one card left behind there. Let's take a look. All right. That is the one. I think it's the one that was left behind, but we'll see here. Yeah, you got, what is that? Bloody web? Well, we'll see here. Wisdom, power, transformation. So definitely connection to higher sources here. And master number 22. Yeah, that's totally makes sense, because 22 is about when you become aware that you're so much more than just the human side of things. That you're the actor behind the character. So this definitely talks here about this upgrade, this stronger connection with your, be through your emotions is how we connect with spirit, and you're having this flow and this expansion to where you have a stronger connection. And this owl is known as, it's pronounced Blooddiweth, meaning flower face, or the ancient word for the owl. And it's surrounded from left to right by oak, pollen, broom flower, meadow sweet flower. The oak is a symbol of life, strength, and stability. Broom is associated with the heart and sweeping away that is no longer needed. Meadow sweet was highly prized by the Celts and used at weddings and burials. And this beautiful owl was a beautiful woman created by magicians from the flowers of the oak, the broom, and the meadowsweet. However, she was created to be the wife of Liu, whom she did not love and who was unfaithful, so she conspired to have him killed by her lover. He managed to escape and was healed, but for this act, she was turned into an owl by the same magicians. And Celtic legends were mostly passed down through tales like these. Women were sometimes a representative of the land, and the owl would normally signify transformation. There are many messages we can take with us from this card. The goddess was created for something she did not want. Is there something you're doing that you do not love and feel like you're trapped doing? Do you long for another job, another relationship, another life? It may be time to find a way out where you are to find your passion and allow your true being to come forth. Only through a deep transition or death of some sort can you expect something different to what you have now. It may take a lot of courage, it may take help from another source, but the outcome shows transition and wisdom. The owl has long been a symbol of wisdom, and the owl sees through the darkness and seeks what it needs with great accuracy. Calling on the wisdom of the owl or those with the owl as a spirit animal will help you see through the masks and illusions before you. There's no hiding from an owl. It seeks out the truth and seldom misses what it goes after. What must you leave behind to claim your strength and wisdom? In the end, only you can choose your path. Yeah. So this is the cleansing, the letting go of these emotions that no longer serve you. They served you for a time because you did come down here to experience lower vibrational emotions, because we can't experience those back home. And like the contrast of a bright moon against a dark sky, we don't realize that what light is until it's in darkness. We don't understand what darkness is until there's light. So the contrast of the opposites is an important part of our journey. But when we're done with that, then it doesn't need to hinder us anymore. We can remove these obstacles and experience this heightened love that comes in here. All right. We're also going to pull here from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. And let's see what else they have to add here. And then we'll pull some tarot. All right. So what else do you have here regarding this change and this rebirth and this new flow in the heart of this new emotions? Nope, none of those. All right. So what else for those that chose reading number 2? All right, there it is. And we've got Ivy, card number 45. Beautiful card there. We'll put that right here. Let's see what we have for this one. The key word for this is finances, which can also be worth, right? And fairies have no need to worry about finances. They just trust they will be provided for, and so they are. Trust has a lot to do with the finances of humans also. Asking and then trusting that things will work out for you opens a pathway for your good to come to you. This is a time when financial issues are at a head in your life. There are opportunities opening up for you. Keep your eyes open and be willing to check out any offers that come your way. The universe knows what you need and will provide if you stay grounded in faith. Look carefully at how you use the money that is given to you. Do you use it wisely? Are you saving some each month? Are you paying bills on time? If you find yourself resenting bill paying, then change your attitude and face it with joy. Thank Spirit that you are able to pay your bills. Send each payment out with a blessing attached that every person who comes in contact with this money be blessed. Finances will surely take a turn for the better. Have trust and believe. And the chant for this says, Mother, Father God, I ask you for your divine intervention on my behalf. I ask for the perfect solution. I ask for the perfect timing for the manifestation of the solution. I am willing to accept your guidance and your wisdom, and I expect the miracles, which are a demonstration of your love. So be it. And they say, find a penny today. I like this because this is this changing of where we focus our energy. When we're focusing our energy on lower vibrational emotions, then we attract in more lower vibrational emotions, experiences, individuals. Just perpetuates it, right? When we focus on gratitude, like it says, unconditional love, joy, laughter, those energies are higher vibrational. They draw in higher vibrational energies that come in as well. So I like that. We're changing, we're getting rid of the clogs, and there's this flow of emotion that comes out and brings in flow of other things into our life as well. All right, and then we're going to pull here from the Fairy Tarot, and let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know here. So what else for those? All right, there's one, and I feel like these two, and then over here we've got 1 and 2 and 3. All right, so let's take a look here and see what's unfolding. So we have the 8 of Summer, which is the 8 of Cups. If you were also drawn to reading number 1, 8 of Cups was significant there. And there is this correlation of cleansing and leaving things behind and transformation. So if you definitely felt drawn to that, to reading number 1, I would definitely go check that out. Trust your instinct and go do that. Because this is about leaving emotions behind that no longer serve you, so you can move towards something that is more emotionally fulfilling, like emotional dreams come true. And then you have the 10. Is this the 9? No. You have the 10 of Cups, which is skipping the 8 then from the 9 to go directly to the 10, which is this emotional fulfillment that is overflowing through here too. So definitely both being even numbers and big even numbers represents a huge flow of emotion that comes through here in your life. So you're definitely opening up your heart. And the more you connect to the high capital T truths of the higher realm and to these, the Chalice, the Holy Grail, the unconditional love from above, you actually fill up with that and it overflows out to the world. And this 10 of Cups is what represents the overflow of things out, from the world. And you have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Spring here is what they call it here, which is victory, positive movement. Again, another flowing energy. You got 6, 8, 10. And there's this recognition that comes in with this card too from Spirit. It's like there's a parade and they're cheering, saying, well done, you've really have looked at these blocks and these clogs that have been keeping things back from flowing, and you've been looking into them, you've been transforming them, and this wisdom coming in, this detoxification, clearing away and movement forward where you're allowing this fullness to come into your life. And then you have the 4 of Winter, which would be the 4 of Swords, which is peace of mind and mental stability too. But you're cutting away the fears, you're cutting away the, supposed to be's and should be's and need to be's and have to be's and must be's. And that's part of what helps clear things out, because you don't have these fear-based small t truths clogging up with these fearful emotions. And so there's this peace that just flows over you too from the inside out with this coming in here with the 4 of Swords. They call it the 4 of Winter here. And you have the 10 of Winter. So yeah, definitely you got all these 10s, which are endings and beginnings, which we talked about, this rebirth. 10s are definitely rebirthing, which then go on to kind of reset back to number 1. And the 10 of Winter, the 10 of Swords, this is such a correlation between the two cards here, because this is like represents you're exhausted, you've had it. Usually there's someone like laying down with all 10 swords stuck in their back, which represents that I am exhausted trying to live up to everyone's expectations, trying to be who I think everyone wants me to be. And the freedom comes with that. It's this release, and it's going forward a lot like the Fool's Journey at the beginning, the zero, the major arcana, which is no restrictions. It's like looking at life like a little child who has awe and wonder about the life. So I like that. And then your final card is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so there you go. What a way to end this is you end up with that actual chalice coming in right there. Opening your heart to love, the beginning of new love, enhanced love, becoming the chalice, filling up and overflowing out to the world. So definitely this emotional rebirth is a heightened love that you're connecting with. You're filling up, you're overflowing out to the world, which just changes everything. The emotional world where it felt lacking before is full and overflowing because you're full and overflowing. And I like this for you. All right, and that's what they have here for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking that like button. It does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and they'll send more of that your way as well. The other thing you could do is click that subscribe button, and then make sure you go in, because it gives you access to the notification bell. If you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified right away when any new videos come out on my channel, and you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. You also get to be part of the Love Tsunami, because you help spread the Zen love by clicking that like button, sharing my video with other people, commenting on my videos, subscribing to the channel, and I do also offer YouTube channel memberships, and doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm just super happy about the channel that wants to automatically share it with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, birthday readings, and all that information is listed in the description box down below if that is something that you're looking for. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this beautiful journey of emotionally things freeing and opening up here for you, just know that every second of every day of your life that you truly are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you, hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. In this, we're focusing in on the sword. So the energy we'll be looking at is what wounded thoughts or beliefs are being healed in your mind. So we're going to start off with the Ancestral Path Tarot and get an idea of what of the areas this is for. So we'll do it 3 times here. All right. So let's take a look. What area, where are these thoughts? All right, here we go. So right here. And we've got the 2 of Wands, the power of choice that's coming in here. And this is interesting. So, the area of your life that, with your thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that has been wounded is feeling like you have no choice. Where our energy, and we're taught to focus on our fears as children, right? Focus on what's wrong, what you're doing so you don't get punished, and looking at those things. But when we focus on what we're missing, what we hate in our life, what we fear will come into our life or not leave our lives, then we actually expand that. It's like a little kid going into a pastry shop, and they have like the glass counters with the donuts in there and with all the pastries, and a little kid, if they go in, they point out the donut they hate over and over and over again. Well, the baker loads up a dozen and gives those to the kid. And he's like, I hate these. And that baker gently says, well, rather than pointing at what you hate, point at the donuts you love, and I'll give you dozens of those instead. And so the wounded thought or the belief that you have is that you have no choice and that you are to focus on your fears. And that's what keeps you in this kind of loop, this perpetuating loop of inviting more and more of the same in, and then you focus on it even more and bring even more of it in. And so there's this breaking of this thought pattern. But let's dig in a little deeper here. We're also going to pull from the Healing with the Fairies. So it's all about the fairy energy today. And let's see what they have. So we'll do 1 and 2. And one more, 3. So what else do you want? Those that chose reading 3. All right, that one right there. And you've got inner child. Yep, there you go. That's what it's all about. The inner child that's taught, focus on your fears, focus on your fears. And our inner child, the emotional inner child especially, when it feels unsafe and out of control, it will revert to focusing on fears and how to feel safe and in control again, right? And it says, just as you take care of small children by listening to them, playing with them, and hugging them, so does your inner child yearn for nurturing. And this card can also ask you to have patience with yourself as you're growing and maturing at your own pace. And if you're feeling neglected and unappreciated, the most likely reason is that you've been ignoring your inner child's needs. Just as with any child, your inner child needs daily care and attention. This includes giving her consistent, positive feedback. Take a moment to hug yourself right now and tell yourself mentally or aloud, I love you. You are a wonderful and perfect child of God. Take some time today to play, because your playfulness could be as organized as going to an amusement park or playground, or as spontaneous as telling silly jokes with a friend. Your new daily habit of taking care of the kid within helps you feel more youthful and vigorous, and will ultimately make you more productive. You will be filled with fresh new ideas, and your friends will soon be telling you how young and refreshed you look. The affirmation for this card, I invest in myself by taking regular time to let go, play, and have fun. And that's so perfect, because when you're focusing in on having fun, play, joy, that's the higher vibrational things, right? When we're focused on those lower vibrational things, we invite more of those in. But instead, we can focus on gratitude, fun, joy, laughter, peace, unconditional love, and then we draw in higher vibrational things in people and situations. So taking care of the inner child is choosing our natural state, which is joy rather than fear. So I love that coming in there. And then we're also going to pull from the Celtic Spirit Oracle and see what else they want to add in here about what are these thoughts. So yeah, the thoughts that are rooted in fearing and focusing in on what's going wrong, and instead of celebrating and being aware of that mental energy. Where are we investing all that mental energy in the stories, right? All right, so what else for those that chose reading 3? That one here. You've got the White Stag, Shapeshifting, Support, Otherworldly. Card number 14, we'll put that right next to there. And what do we have here? So the White Stag has long been a Celtic symbol to indicate that the other world is near. I came across the White Stag during a shamanic journey. I also saw a man with horns on his head running in the background, but at the same time I couldn't work out if they were actually the one being. The white stag and the horned man are often seen together, and thus I've included him as the next card after this one. My journey with the white stag was precious to me. He saw the suffering that I was enduring in my life in the physical world, and he saw that I was weary and had a heavy heart. He nuzzled into me and I hugged him around his neck. And at that moment, I felt so supported and nurtured. He asked me to get on his back and explained that he would be the support when I needed time out from the exhaustion of the physical world. The feeling I got from this encounter was one of shapeshifting. We were one and the same, morphing from one to the other, but also coexisting at the same time. The white stag represents the strength of the masculine to help aid the feminine. The stag sees through the veils of the worlds, straight into our soul. It understands us because it sees us as we truly are. And it is here to offer us a safe haven and give us the strength to carry on as it carries us to where we need to go while we rest. By drawing the white stag, this card offers us the wisdom that we are also pushing ourselves too hard and need to share the load. It's time to ask for help and allow yourself to be supported. Take time out and allow yourself to rest and receive. By learning your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual limits, we learn not to only take care of ourselves better, but this creates a sustainable pace when we resume our work. It's easy to get caught up in the stressors of the physical world. We're human, after all. There are many issues around the world that stress us, frustrate us, and make us feel helpless with no sight or something better in the near future. And when we feel this overwhelm, it is time to unplug. Unplug from social media and the constant bombardment of ads, messages, information, causes, etc., etc. Becomes hard for the brain to process such an amount of information at once and thus overwhelms us. By unplugging from all of these sources, it doesn't mean you don't care what's going on in the world. It means that you care enough about your own mental well-being to take a break and come back when you are recharged. It is vitally important to discern what you take in. Yeah, definitely this energy here of what you're surrounding in, because that impacts your energy, right? When you, it's like if you're a recovering alcoholic, you don't get a job as a bartender where you're around alcohol all day long, right? You choose what you're surrounding yourself with and what are the things you identify that tend to take you into fear. You question those things. You don't put yourself in those situations till you're able to transform it into something that's a strength instead of something that sucks you back into your fears, right? All right. Then we're going to pull here from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. See what they want to add in here. Go one more time. And then we'll pull some tarot here in a moment, but what do they want you here? Nope, none of those. Okay. All right, that is the one. And you have the Moon Dragon. Beautiful card. Card number 13. Card number 14. Let's see what this brings in here. The key word is emotions. So Mistress Moon can make the tides rise and fall, and with them your emotions. Sometimes these emotions can be lambs, and sometimes they can be dragons. And when the moon dragon comes to visit, simply invite her in and sit with her a while. Look over here, like share a cup of fairy tea with her. Dwell in her space for a bit and feel her feelings. These feelings are neither bad nor good, they just are. So allow the dragon her voice, and she will be appeased. It may help to write in a journal at such time. Expressing all that is within releases the pressure of the moon tide. Much can be accomplished through simply sitting with the dragon and listening to what she has to say. Try it next time the moon has a hold over you. See how quickly you tame the dragon. Then all that energy can be put to a useful purpose for your highest good. We are humans with feelings, hormones, emotions, likes, and dislikes. We all have different things that appear to us and different ways of looking at things. This really is a good thing. However, when emotion becomes riled, it's best to sit with them and sort them out. Emotions are truly trying to tell you something. Look at these emotions with honesty and explore what they are about. Get to the real source of your feelings. Keep asking why and say, tell me more until you have the full story. Take a deep breath and let the body relax and breathe easily. Ask Spirit for another way to look at the situation. Ask for balance in body, mind, and spirit. Breathe and be at peace. Ask for perfect solutions and be willing to let them come to you. Listen. The chant here says, Mistress Moon, help me to ebb and flow gently with your tide. Allow the dragon within me to subside. Bring me peace and harmony, just as you can calm the sea. Release my emotions to infinity, so I may live in my divinity. And so be it. Wish upon a moonbeam today. I like this moon energy in the nighttime and all the mention of emotions here, because the sword suit that we're talking about here, this, Excalibur, is about this, healing of wounded beliefs, and our mental stories are created. They start from emotions. We are emotional beings who think, not thinking beings who feel. The first, from in our womb until 7 years old is when our emotional body is created. And then 7 to 14 is when our mental body is created based on reactions from how we're feeling. It creates stories and cages and blocks and procedures to try not to get punished again and try to get more praise, right? Try to feel good more and try not to feel bad, feel bad less, right? And this is what this moon energy is coming in. It's trusting your emotions, what's below the surface of these thoughts and beliefs, and it allows you to look at things differently. All right, and then we're going to look here at the Fairy Tarot and get some more clarification here. And one more time. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 3? All right, there we go. Anything else? Cards are flying. Look out, look out. All right, 2 over here. I want that one there and that one there. Okay. So we're going to start with this one over here. And we got the Queen of Winter, of course, Queen of Swords, the ruler of the swords. But she's great because all the queens, even though they rule over their own suit, this one ruling over air and swords, all the queens are given a second portion of water, balancing the heart and mind. So here we come in, this is the understanding the emotion behind the thinking, behind this thought and belief that you've had here of that I have no choice over what I bring into my life. And the overall energy is like I'm taught that I'm on an out-of-control drama train that's about to leap off the tracks and it's out of my control. But that's where the clarity comes in here, because it is in your control. You do have the power to choose what you're going to focus on in each moment, and that's what helps bring in this change of energy, the change of circumstances too. Yeah, and you have the Three of Autumn, the Three of Pentacles, which is about being true to your authentic self. Follow your passions, like it says on the bottom here. And it definitely is this focus about what are you wanting to bring in. And I talk a lot about the Three of Pentacles with, we're taught to not be authentic through praise and punishment, like we talked about earlier. And it's like, well, if I'm taught to focus on one thing over another, focus on my fears, focus on what's missing and all that, I'm not focusing on being me and expressing myself. I'm more focusing on not getting punished and focused on getting more praise. And so this beautiful balance coming in here also has a play that you're learning and remembering who your true authentic self is, and you're not afraid to let people down. You're not doing things to piss people off on purpose or anything like that. You're just learning to go with the flow of who you are, even though everyone else might be going, what are you doing? You're like, I gotta be me. I like this. Yep, and 6 of spring, 6 of wands, victory, flow, movement, and it is about success. And so this is the key to your success here, is balancing these mindsets, because when you're focusing continually on what's missing, you get more to miss, and if you focus on lack, you get more lack. When you're focusing on gratitude and abundance, you get more things to be grateful for, and more abundance comes in. So definitely, I like this energy of focusing on your true authenticity and stepping into your power. Yeah, and then you have the 5 of wands, the change of power here. So this is about conflicting energy. Energy that is more rooted in, fear than unconditional love. And the 5 is the number of transformation and change. And obviously, you go from the 5 to the 6. And so there's this beautiful power that comes in with this, because it starts off with the perception of this conflict. And when you're focusing on the conflict, you draw more in. But then you realize, wait a minute. If I have this equal balance and I focus on what I want, that's where the victory comes in, right? And then you have the 2 of cups. So this is the power of emotional choice, but important partnerships, important things coming in. I think it talked about asking for help. So you have individuals who you have strong relationship with, and like the 2 of wands, which is the power of where you're investing your energy in each moment. This is the choice of what you're investing your emotion in too, which is, like I said, that's what's in this moon dragon below here, is the emotions that you're choosing. And so if I'm choosing on purpose emotions that are related to gratitude and, happiness and joy and laughter, then it's going to be easier to have your energy focused on that and draw those things in too. So it's about being aware of your energy and what emotions that you're choosing to feel. And that kind of goes along with this, wounded belief that my emotions are at the whim of other people. My energy is at the whim of other people. It's like, no, we choose it. We just have been taught for so long that this is supposed to how you feel, this is where you're supposed to invest your energy, that we just automatically do it out of habit, having chosen those things as our opinion as well, peer pressure or just repetition to us. And then also, and then it becomes our habit, and then it's our reaction where it doesn't even feel like we're making choices. We're just reacting all over the place. This is stepping back into your power here with the healing. Yeah, and you have the King of Autumn, the King of Pentacles. So you definitely have this new way of looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world. And there's this solidity of your worth that comes with all this, because you're not defining yourself by the outside world and all these things. You're realizing you have the power. You're defining yourself inward and upward by the eternal unconditional love of the Creator instead. So what a beautiful changing of belief that happens here, and stepping into your place of authority and power that comes in here. So I love this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. It does tell me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll bring you more similar content. Also, the second thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That gives you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there's an option for all. You select that, a few things happen. 1, you're notified right away when new videos come out on my channel. And 2, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. There's also the impact of you being part of the love tsunami, helping spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel. I also have YouTube channel memberships. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share the my channel with other people as well, automatically, like I said. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're wanting even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, birthday readings, all of that. All information is listed in the description box below, as well as some other services that I offer. So if you're interested, that is where you can find all that out. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this wonderful adventure, know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 4, then this is the reading for you. In this one, we're going to be asking Spirit, what fairy abilities are you developing within your own spiritual gifts? And we're starting off here with the Ancestral Path Tarot. And we'll see what area of your life we're kind of zero in on what these fairy abilities are. And we talked about, flying, talking to animals, generating light from their own body, shape-shifting, becoming invisible, having the power to heal. So we'll take a look here. All right, so we are all set. So what is the first card? Where are we starting on this adventure here? I feel like they want this one right here. So let's take a look and see where we're starting. Got the 4 of Swords, peace of mind, releasing fear. The fairy, and then this is a wonderful fairy ability because they have courage. And I feel like that's what's coming in here with this energy, is not being afraid of things, not being afraid to go against the rules. Like, what? Not fly? Whatever, I'm flying. What? Can't talk to animals? Whatever, I'm going to talk to animals. It's like going against the rules, the little rebels that they are. So I love this. It's a gift of courage that I feel is coming in. We'll start there, but then we also have the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. So let's see what else they want you to know here. We'll shuffle these 4 times since you are pile number 4, and you got 4 of Swords. Duh! So I love the clarity that comes in with this too, because they have higher knowledge and wisdom. So I feel like it's like the wisdom of the fairies is coming in here, right? And then they want this one too. You've got kindness. Look, kindness to animals. So here's the fairies with this being able to, it doesn't take courage to get upset and try to control people. It takes a lot of courage to just be kind and choose kindness in dealing with others, right? I like this. It says, practice kindness in all your thoughts and deeds today toward yourself, other people, animals, and the environment, and watch the rewards that come your way. We often refer to kindness as thoughtfulness, yet kindness is more correctly described as lovefulness. And by drawing this card, the fairies hand you the wonderful assignment of looking for opportunities to be kind today. This may mean undercover kindness, in which you do anonymous good deeds, or it could mean being extra alert for strangers who could use a helpful hand or a thoughtful word. Kindness can also entail letting someone else win the argument or volunteering for a cause you truly believe in. By paying attention to the implications of every thought and action, you begin to develop a kindness habit. Your new energy of kindness attracts new loving friends into your sphere. And as you practice kindness towards animals, plants, and the environment, you develop a closer relationship with nature. Most important, when you are particularly kind towards yourself, by thinking about yourself compassionately and by taking time out for yourself, you are rewarded with a deep sense of inner satisfaction and peace. Peace of mind, like we talked about here. Affirmation, I am kind, thoughtful, and loving to myself and others. So this is the core of the magic of the fairies, is that at the core it's about being kind to themselves and then to others as well. I like this peace of mind coming in here. But there's this courage, because it does take courage to be kind rather than to judge and to battle. All right. So we'll look next here at the Celtic Spirit Oracle. Let's see what else they want you to know about your fairy abilities. I know, you're like, but I wanted flying. Hey, it starts with the thinking and that you resist that you can fly. All right, let's see. What else do they want you to know here? All right, I do want this one right here. And you've got Celestial, Cosmos, Creation, Spiral. Card number 17. We'll put that over here. Let's see what this one brings in here for you. The spiral was an important symbol for the Celts. It symbolized many things, but mostly it represented movement and the constant spinning of cycles and of the stars in the night sky. The North Star was believed to be the location of what they termed as heaven. The stars spiraled in the sky, which became the pathway to how souls ascended to heaven. A spiral has no beginning or ending, it just is. And when we think of creation, we think of there being a beginning. The beginning usually needs a force to create it. So where does this force come from? It needs movement, it needs motivation, and an energy of force behind it to make it start. What are you about to create? What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep it moving? To keep something moving, it needs a consistent flow of energy, a sustainable force. In drawing this card, you may be asked to look at what drives your momentum. And is it sustainable? Will it be enough to keep everything moving, or are you driving things too fast, which will end up in burnout? Just as we draw energy from the earth, so too can we draw upon the energies from above us. Other realms, the moon, the stars, the sun, all our energies that we can work with, keeping in mind that we are made from stardust. Meditating or journeying can help us connect with these energies, so it may be a time to explore new options for keeping your cup full. Sustainability is the key here to keep the spiral forever in motion. Wow. Yeah, definitely. There's this connection, this spiraling, this movement that's coming in here too. It's like there's this, I feel like the magic that's coming here, there's something boiling up from the inside upward in this. It's like the mini creator is coming to fruition. It's like Kundalini almost energy, where it's dormant in our spine, our root chakra, and then something triggers it where we're like bam, and we want to transform and be different and get rid of the old ways of thinking and express it differently too. So I like that. And then the last oracles are going to be the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. And then we will pull some tarot. So kindness and courage and power. They're showing you like the roots of these things here. All right, so let's take a look here. What else do they want you to know about this fairy portal? And what fairy energies are you growing yourself here? You got Trillium, card number 9. We'll put her right here. Let's see what this is about here. Self-love. Learn to appreciate everything delicate and gentle in your nature. Delve into that tender part of yourself that holds the cosmic parent and child. Go within and find the small child inside who asks for shelter from life's storms. Wrap your wings around that small one, giving love and comfort. See that child blossom with the unconditional love of the universe into a gentle being of light. Here lies the potential for all things wondrous. Allow yourself the nurturing that will help you bloom into the most that you can become. Too often in life, we see all things that we do not like about ourselves instead of seeing how truly wonderful we are. What a pity. How much further do you think you could go if you were showed only with praise, positive guidance, and support? There's a constant pouring out of these blessings upon you by the Creator, and it is your job to accept it into your heart and life. love yourself. Do not forget your divine birth into this universe. You are divine spark of that God force, and nothing can take that away from you. It is through you that God chooses to express love on the earth plane. You are an expression and part of God. And the fairies recognize this in you. They are often perplexed that we as humans so often do not perceive our own divinity, something that comes so naturally to the elemental kingdom. They do wish to help, however, so follow their lead. Feel the natural grace that Spirit has put upon this planet. Attune to it. Through nature, we connect to Spirit. Feel the love, the peace, and the comfort of Divine Spirit in all areas of your life. You are never alone. The Cosmic Parent is always with you. The chant for this says, Dearest Mother Earth and Father Sky, I am here to receive the love that is rightfully mine as a child of Spirit. I bring this love into my heart and I rejoice. I give great gratitude for the pure potentiality that is me. I allow myself to grow and to bloom in your light and your energy, so be it. And that says, write yourself a love poem today. Wow, I love this. So how beautiful is that? You got self-love, which, self-love fills you up and then love can flow out. You got the kindness, you've got the courage, and this beautiful creation and being part of creation and recognizing that with all this too. So very much this earthiness and this wisdom, I feel so much of what the world is really about is coming through here, right? But we're going to also pull from the Fairy Tarot and see what their final words are here for you regarding what your abilities are that you're developing. And it could be a variety. Of course, this is a general reading, so everyone is bringing in different things as you come in here. But let's take a look here one more time. All right. So what else? What are the fairy gifts and characteristics here? Is that all of them? Yeah, you got them all in one big swoop. So let's start with this one over here. You have the sun, the brightness, this Leo energy, leadership, being able to inner child, the playfulness also of the fairies, because they know that if you're so serious and too serious, that energy ain't good. It draws you down. That's the fear-based, being concerned about all the stuffs, right, that has to get done and be done, and the fear of failing, the fear of letting go of things and losing them, and all those delicious things. But this is about embracing that inner child and being a bright ray of sunshine. We also talked about, they can generate light from their own bodies. I feel like this is more, not so much like physically where you're like, oh my gosh, someone's lighting up like a light bulb, but I feel like it's energetically lighting up like a light bulb. 10 of Springs, 10 of Wands. And this is about understanding your energy. And I love here's that little emanating light from itself here. And it's about being aware of where we're investing all of our energy to, and that we can try to do too much. This is a lot of brightness that's here, whereas the sun just shines and doesn't ask permission, doesn't dim its light either. The 10 of Wands is more of a burden, trying to be a sun and trying to do so much, trying to achieve so much, and investing energy in so many different directions. I talked about burnout, and this would be the burnout that we can get to. But it's an ending and a beginning, and we evaluate what's all these urgent things I'm focusing on that are not important. They're just demanding and saying I'm urgent. And so this is the ending of that, in this recalibration of where you're investing your energy as well. And look, 7 of Summer, boom, 7 of Cups. Normally this is emotional confusion, but I feel like this is like stepping into your beautiful power. And in the, this is so crazy, but in the meditation we did when the fairy princess came, she had a rainbow aura, And here this person is sharing rainbow energy. Maybe this is her brother. But there is this stepping into the magic of who you are and sharing the brightness, sharing the rainbow with people. I love that. And then you've got here the 8 of Autumn, the 8 of Pentacles. And this is about the putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, the studying, the learning, the evolution too. And with this wisdom that it was been talking about here, studying and spending time connecting to the capital T truths above helps you educate yourself in the knowledge and the more effort you put towards learning and growing and connecting with the higher realms, the more clearly you get information and wisdom that comes in here too. So I like that. And you've got the Queen of Spring. So the Queen of Wands coming in, who has a great connection to the upper world. So it's really being in tune with your intuition and connection to spirit, your empathic abilities. So very, very fiery, springy energy here with spring. And, they have this ability to really, when they walk into a room, they really brighten up a room. Just their presence and their energy helps transmute energy, helps change things, but it really is about asking spirit for guidance. And you don't feel like you're taking risks when you rely on this connection with the spirit world, with the earth energy. And that's what comes in. We understand that's what fairies do, right? And then ultimately, here you go, connecting to your higher self again. Here's the Strength card with the lion, which is your human, your higher self. And there is this beautiful connecting to the spirit world, connecting to your higher self. Here's that courage I was talking about. Gives you the courage to step forward, the Strength card. This is exactly what I was thinking about when I had courage and strength and the lion. You got the Sun energy, which is Leo energy. Strength card here is also Leo energy. So both of us have a Leo, fiery leadership type of power to it. Every zodiac sign has a lower vibration, higher vibration, lower expression, higher expression. Lower expression is, look at me, 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 me. It's all about me, 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 me. I'm the king of the jungle. Listen to me. I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the king. Higher vibration, the higher expression is leading through love, leading through example. And I feel this is a beautiful energy that's coming in here for you with this. But definitely a lot of foundations. I feel like a big piece of all this is being a bright light in the world. And it starts with being a bright light for yourself, this inward self-love that you fill up with. And it gives you the release of all this, these expectations are walking out the door because you're letting them go. And then you don't police everyone trying to make them to live up to these individual expectations. You're just celebrating who people are, shining bright light on people, showing them leading by example, what it means to be bright and beautiful, and believing in yourself and having this light. Literally, you glow in a way because you have this beautiful peace of mind and this beautiful heart that's filling up with this love and flowing out. So I love this for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. It tells me you're enjoying this free content and these readings, and it tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll bring you more of the same. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there and select all, 1, you'll be notified right away when new videos come out on the channel. And 2, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to all that, you can be part of the love tsunami by helping spread the Zen love, hitting that like button, and then sharing videos with others, commenting on any of my videos, subscribing to my channel. You can also become a YouTube channel member. Any of those things makes this YouTube algorithm so super, super duper excited. It wants to automatically share my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm ever, ever so grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific examples and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, birthday readings, and a few other things. All that is listed in the description box down below if any of that catches your fancy and you want to expand your spirituality and your awareness as well. So, beautiful people, as you're going through this journey, please remember that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there and you take care.